Hey guys, and welcome back to GP Automotive and Diecast. Well, today I have, well, you guessed it, another unboxing of a couple models. The first one being a 1965 Ford Mustang, along with a 1973 Cadillac Eldorado, I believe. So I got these ones off Macari, and they're actually from Florida. And as many of you know, there's been some hurricanes and storm damage and stuff down in that area recently, so it was a delayed shipping process. But I'm glad that we finally got them. Of course, I do have a couple of different, these models that you guys have seen. If you haven't, go check the videos out. But those are some of the models, and one of them I'm still working on, and sadly, to inform, I don't think we're going to be able to fix that polished roof. That damage is very, very severe, it seems like. I did get some of the stuff off of the interior as well as the wheels, but didn't have any luck with the roof. I think it's just too far gone, but there's one more method I'll try. It's called Retro Bright, and we'll see if that works. I'm not super confident that this will work, but you never know. So I'm gonna try everything before I open this box the wrong way. But it's kind of been beaten up. Looks like box as we'll see. And these models, one of them is out of their box, and I got them for $29 total. Holy moly! We're just gonna go with that. Hopefully that will be enough for me to get these out. Okay, there's one. And then here's the Cadillac. They definitely will need a cleaning based off what I saw in the pictures. We'll do the Cadillac first, because this one is exciting. So this model is quite rare, I should say, or at least worth quite a bit of money nowadays. Usually you can't find one of these new in box for under $70 to $80. Is usually what you're going to pay for these. And, I paid, I think, was it $9 for this model? So, absolute great deal, or I guess even, I would consider this a steal. Granted, it isn't in box, nor is it perfect, but once again, $9 is hard to beat. And so is this plastic wrap, which I am struggling to get undone. Hold on. Oh, so that's good enough. Definitely needs a cleaning, but here it is. 1973 Eldorado, I was right. This is an Anson model, and oh, surprise, surprise, the mirror fell off. But we're fine with that because I can simply just glue it back on. I've gotten actually pretty good at that. So here it is. It actually looks in good condition. It's missing the Ford ornament, but apart from being just a little dirty, this thing looks pretty good. We'll get it cleaned up, throw that mirror back on, with a little bit of my Loctite super glue, which works phenomenal for things of that nature, and throw some straps back on it and call it a day. I always will look for stands and things. This was from the car. Stands and things, or even boxes for these models, wherever I go, whether it be Antique Mall or eBay. I always try to find if I could, parse together a box or a stand for one of these models. Like that Land Rover over there, which I did buy from Hobbytown, with no box, but, I always will try to find either a stand or something for these in the future, but it actually looks very good. We'll need a cleaning. I'll do a little short on that. Cleaning, throwing some straps back on it, and fixing that mirror, making it look like it did when it was new. But moving on, we do have a in-box 1965 Mustang. This was, you know, kind of a, not the first year, because they had what they called the 64.5 years, and that was their first model, was what they called it, the 64.5. So technically this wasn't the first year, but I kind of want to save this. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna cut this tape. You know, it's kind of a mission to get these cars unwrapped always. Okay. There's one plastic wrap, and we have one thin layer left. Oh boy. Jeez Louise. Okay. There it is. Okay. So this one, oh gosh. That was an interesting noise. So this one is in its original box. You know, a little dirty, a little rough, but overall it looks pretty good, as I thought it was going to look. You know, it needs a little bit of the glue, of course, typically of these older cars. I mean, this one's probably 35 years old almost, possibly maybe 33 years old, but you know, it's to its age where, you know, when it's not, if it's not properly stored, you are going to see that wear, and as you can see, the plastic, as usually happens with these models, caves in. It is very dirty, as you can see. But if you look past that stuff and the dust and stuff on the car, this is actually a very nice, detailed, and still good condition car. Has the 289 V8 in it. That was kind of the entry-level V8 back then from Ford, but still a really cool car in the red color with a white top. There you go, kind of the descriptions of these cars. That's a different language, but here's the American English. And here's some of the other models they made. I have the Thunderbird from Revell. This is my second Revell model. I do eventually want to get actually all of those other 3 models, so I can get the full lineup, and those are the 124 scales. But yeah, so the Mustang was kind of an interesting car from Ford. It was kind of an entry to a new type of market, which is the not expensive sports car. You know, it had the 289 cubic inch V8, producing, you know, 271 horsepower by today's standards. Most Toyota Camrys have that much horsepower, but back then, of course, that weighed way less, and you could get a manual. So, you know, it was a really kind of cool car, a 4-seater, and it wasn't expensive either. So it was your family man sports car. So it was a really kind of neat thing that Ford created. And this model is a really good rendering of it. So need a little bit of work to it, obviously, a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of fixing of the box, and we'll throw some straps back on it. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. So I'll do a short on this model, cleaning it up, along with the 1973 Cadillac Eldorado, made by Anson. This is my, I think, second or third model from Anson. They make really good models. Some models, you know, they exclusively make that no other model maker makes or made back in the day. So, kind of a good. They actually have a few Cadillac models that are good, so going to check that one on the list. And this Mustang. Very cool cars, and, well, put in the comments down below what you guys think. And, well, hit the like button if you like the video, and put in the comments down below whatever you think about these cars, if you own them, if you like these models or these cars in real life. Anything you would like to put in the comments, please put it in the comments down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And GP out.